Hi, I'm Peter Tait, former head teacher. Why intelligence cannot be defined by exams. With the season of exam results upon us, we might well ask what they tell us about intelligence. The answer? Not a lot. They will tell us how hard they've worked and how much they've learnt, but they will not define intelligence. The exam itself is partly to blame. As teachers will tell us, the content, the prescriptive nature of A-levels works against any creative and independent thinking that students may have. Universities are telling us exactly the same. Students coming on to them lack independent thought and critical thinking, as do employers who bemoan the absence of initiative and communication skills. Nor, if you're a student, do you benefit from going off-piste and trying to write answers that are in any way creative. The best results in A-levels are normally from those who follow the instructions of teachers who are well skilled at teaching to the test. A former student of mine with offers to Harvard and Cambridge spoke out against A-levels and their focus on memorisation, on tick boxing and on ironing out the idiosyncrasies of children, all of which left her thoroughly disillusioned. For many students, university is not a destination that they seek. And for those who are experts in particular subjects, music, coding, art, who want to develop their own skill, A-levels is just an impediment and a barrier to being able to take their natural abilities forward. What is important is not intelligence, but applied intelligence. How do we recognise those students with particular abilities that are not tested by A-levels? Or the bored, frustrated child who is completely unmotivated by the current curriculum and yet has so much to offer. How do we recognise these other intelligences? With an education system that predicates university as a final destination, we should think about how we are assessing those students with special educational needs or with English as a second language. Perhaps artificial intelligence in the future will provide us with some of the answers. It seems likely that the use of algorithms will replace our traditional pen and paper tests to assess students' individual abilities in a much better way than we're able to at present. For many of our students, A-levels provide a distraction as well as a barrier to being able to show what they are capable of. Of course, outstanding exam results are the result of applied intelligence, but intelligence is a word that we should avoid in education, with its bias, its focus on data, its effect on the expectations of parents, students and teachers. We should celebrate A-level results, but we shouldn't muddy the waters by assuming that they tell us too much about intelligence.